Hey guys, so this isn't anything new when it comes to last minute changes. Before vehicles are handed off to the customers, they go through a typical range of rigorous testing, and then it goes to the press vehicles, and then after that it goes to the RC builds. This is typically the time where companies get journalist opinions, real world testing, and so on and so forth. And within this period, a lot of minor changes and modifications could have taken place before it gets delivered to a customer. So yeah, the list can be quite extensive to what had changed when you originally saw the prototype, to what was seen on a press vehicle, to what you're going to see once you sit in the vehicle. This is typically why companies try to avoid the hype of posting images on their website before the vehicle is ready to be announced. But sometimes companies make this mistake and they face a lot of backlash after the fact, and you guys know what I'm talking about. So here are a couple things to keep in mind before you take delivery of your brand new Model 3 refresh. Now this is not going to be in any particular order. It's just going to run down a list of changes that we've seen in the last couple months until this very date, so you guys can decide whether it's negative or positive. Use this information before you guys hit that order button, or you can decide to wait a few months or a few weeks before you decide to proceed. Alright, so the very first thing here is the biggest thing, and that is going to be hardware 4. Plain and simple, there is not going to be the real true hardware 4 on this vehicle, and what I'm talking about is it's not going to have the one with the additional camera, the Phoenix radar, and any of the other upgraded changes. We already know by now that there is a blind spot in the front bumper, and we already know that there are blind spots or hard to see areas with the cross traffic. So 3 additional cameras, that's what we're after, and that's what we're not going to be seeing in the initial delivery of the Model 3 Highlands. Next one is just as important, and it has a lot to do with the hardware 4 system, and this is the brand new hardware 4 for the Model Ys and Model 3s. So essentially the company decided to switch vendors and provide a different brand new board from the Model S's and X's, and it has a lot of components taken away, stripped out of the board, so there is no possible retrofit or upgradability. So keep that in mind when you pick up your Highland. If you guys haven't seen my video explaining all this, or you guys have missed it, go check out my video. I'll drop it in the description below, and up top there it'll essentially tell you guys exactly every little thing of this brand new board. Now this one is really hit or miss. A lot of people have said that they've seen the red tinted cameras just like the Model Ys on the exterior of the vehicle. Then there are other people that said they have not seen it and it's just the typical hardware 3 cameras. So keep this in mind. You can always order your vehicle and come check it out in person when you take delivery of it, and if it does not have the cameras, you can always deny it and just take a loss of $250. Honestly, not bad of a deal if you want to guarantee a vehicle that has everything that you want for years to come. Now the next one is going to be the blind spot indicator. You've seen it in the videos, you've seen it in the manual, but a lot of us have questioned why it was originally only for the driver's door. Well, now Tesla has quietly switched up the manual to represent that both sides have it. So it's either the fact that they forgot to add it into the manual, which is very unlikely, or they decided that very last minute they're going to be adding another LED indicator on the passenger side grille as well. That is more likely the case because according to the manual, you'll see that it said driver door specifically in the earlier version, and then in the updated version now it says all front door. So very interesting. Next on the list we have the rear diffusers, which we've been seeing on the prototype vehicles, which look fantastic. It looks so badass, but it doesn't seem like it's going to come on the production vehicles. There is a possibility that this might be saved purely for the performance model, but it's still very unfortunate that it's not coming to all the vehicle trims just because it looks so good. And last but not least here, the physical buttons for the shifter in case the screen does die has been shifted from the bottom charging pad area to the top of the hazard light. This isn't so much of a change in terms of last minute things on their list. This is more of a design element coming from the Model S and X, whereas the Model 3 company has moved it up top. Now that they moved it way up top there is no way that somebody is going to accidentally click it or children being able to reach it while they're buckled in. So that's really a great thing in my opinion. So yeah, these are the minor changes that are pretty much guaranteed now on the production delivery ready vehicles. So if any of this doesn't suit your needs or any of this is not your style, you can definitely hold back and see what they do after the first couple batches get delivered. It is almost guaranteed at this point that Tesla is going to be adding a lot of these features back, the things that they have removed. So if you guys do want the very best, which of course I do, you can always hold off a week, a few weeks, or a month or 2 months, and you'll get to see what they do in terms of these upgradability parts. So yeah, I'll leave all that information up to you guys, but let me know in the comments below what you think of all of this. What is your favorite feature? What are some things you don't like? And what are some things that are going to change your mind from taking delivery of your vehicle this coming few weeks? It's really great to see a lot of you guys DM me outside of YouTube, so make sure you guys hit me up on Twitter at HeyJohnE. That's where we can chat freely outside of YouTube. Speaking of that, if you guys haven't already subscribed to this channel for whatever reason and you are really into Teslas and EVs, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That's where I'll be able to update you guys every time something else comes out. On a side note, I've been finally given an ETA on my home, so you guys won't have to bear with seeing this any longer. The second week of October is when I'll be able to get the keys, so expect me to be in my usual habitat and you're gonna see a totally different background. Production is going to improve, so yeah, make sure you guys hit that button if you guys haven't already done so. And if all goes well, you'll see me sitting in a Model 3 Highland very soon. I've already set up the charging for my home, so everything is ready and good to go. So yeah guys, this is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.